and a year from here, because I'm coming out of the Hall of Fame, I'm coming out of retirement to fight back Roy Jones. So Roy, wherever you are, I'm coming back for you, brother.
You want a rematch with Roy Jones after you get out?
Yes, I do.
In the Hall of Fame?
Yes, I do.
Why is that rematch so important to you?
Because it's very, very important, because when I fought Roy Jones, I was sick and he didn't fight the best of me. And I need to do it because my dignity was I need my legacy. I need my legacy to go. I want to fight Tarver, I want to fight Roy Jones, and then I want to fight Glenn Johnson.
Why Glenn Johnson?
Because he wasn't fair. Because I know I beat Glenn Johnson, I want to make it official that I really beat him.
So you said what wasn't fair? The decision, or?
The decision wasn't fair.
So you want Roy and Glenn Johnson?
Yes.
So when are you gonna start politicking for this fight? Like the minute after you get inducted, you coming for him? Or?
At this moment, I'm starting politicking right now.
Yeah, you calling it out. Bro.
I'm calling it out.
Call him out.
So whoever this is gonna be watching, know that boxing ain't boxing like back in the 90s. Boxing is changing, and I want people to understand that boxing is real, and it's not no commercialized. And I'm gonna bring it back out. The real fire of fighting.
What weight class would you want to fight these gentlemen at?
Still light heavyweight. If they want to go to cruiserweight, I still fight them out. I know I'm gonna weigh lighter than cruiserweight, but it doesn't matter.
So you can still make 175, no problem.
Yes, I can.
After how many years?
Many years. I started as light heavyweight in the amateur. I took light heavyweight as a pro. I went to cruiserweight later in my little career, but I couldn't weigh at 200, so I weighed at 197 pounds, which was okay. So hopefully I'm gonna get it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you ever think about fighting heavyweight since you could make it up to 200?
Yes, I do. I really.
You ready to come back? I can see that fire in your eyes.
I'm burning, man. I'm burning. I'm sweating. I'm sitting here right there and sweating right now.
I know.
Because I need to come back out.
What is it that makes you want to come back to the game?
The reason I want to come back to the game because the boxing is get so commercialized where people think it's just it's a target sport. It's not a target sport. It's a gladiator sport, and it's a fighting sport. And I want to bring it back out where people can see that no commercialized, straight guts of fight. I want to bring back out. The youths nowadays don't have it. And they need to see that I still got it and make them wake them up so they can find what they don't have.
We spoke earlier about the bare knuckle fight that's going on up the road. Yeah. Is that something you'll be interested in as well, bare knuckle fighting championship?
First of all, I gotta go check it out and see what they do it, and if not, I'll do it.
Would you be interested in fighting Roy or Glenn in a bare knuckle fight versus a traditional boxing match?
Today, right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Oh man, this is personal.
Oh yes.
So what was it like that press tour? Like, did you guys have beef for the press tour, you and Roy or you and Glenn, leading up to the fight?
Oh, me and Glenn did have a little beef because when I fought Glenn, I was on a 2 year retired. Didn't fight for 2 years. Mm-hmm. So I just took the fight on a short notice, and I really didn't even train for it. But because I always I walk around on my weight. I don't have to train to make weight. I don't have to do anything to make weight. I'm a natural. I was a natural light heavyweight. And so I took the fight.
You took the fight?
I took the fight.
So you came, how many weeks did you train for the fight?
I think it was on 3 weeks.
Oh wow, that's really short notice for a fight like that.
Yeah, true.
And he was the champion at the time, right?
Yeah. No, he was. He was. We were fighting for the IBF light heavyweight championship.
Right. Yeah. It was vacant.
Yeah, it was vacant.
And how was your training camp for Roy?
Oh, my training camp for Roy was real good, but in the end of the training camp, I got sick.
Like what sickness?
I got chicken pox.
You got chicken pox?
Yeah.
Oh my God! So you had chicken pox during that match?
No, the virus broke.
Okay.
But my strength wasn't there because if I was broke on a Wednesday and I fought him on a Saturday, so I was still weak.
And the Glenn Johnson thing, is this like a West Indian showdown?
Yeah.
You guys are both Jamaican, right?
Jamaican showdown.
So you want to see who's the real Dada?
The real Jamaican Dan Dada. I am the only one and only Richard the Destroyer Hall.
Oh, right there. You even got it tattooed on you.
The Destroyer. I'm a Scorpio.
Jamaican Dada.
With a boxing gloves, a rose bush, a rosebud.
What's the rosebud stand for? Symbolize?
It symbolizes peace
Peace, okay.
and love, you know what I mean?
So peace and love right there, the Destroyer right there.
That's
My
right.
man.
That's
you full 360. You cover all your bases.
Yes. See, Scorpion.
Right.
Scorpion is the deadliest thing.
Yes.
So small, but it's deadly. And because I don't talk, but I'm deadly. I sting hard.
Damn, the Richard Hall, man. I like this. This is fire. That's fire in your belly.
Thank you.
So these rematches in boxing, what do you think about boxing right now, where it stands?
A joke.
Why do you think it's a joke?
Because if you see reality TV, that's what boxing become. Because nobody got fires. Nobody want to put fire. Put it out. It's like it gets so commercialized and with talk show that you sit down and instead of you have a fight, it's like you're having a conversation. And then you get a winning, and then you make all the big money. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not. You gotta work for what you want. Don't talk. Work for it. And guys nowadays, they just these get so commercialized between the referee, the promoters, and everybody, and the doctors and everything. As soon as there's no, it's okay. No, boxing. We gotta bring boxing back out, man.
Do you follow boxing today?
No, just a little bit. But I did follow Anthony Ruiz. Ruiz stole my name, and he didn't pay me for it.
He didn't pay you for it?
He didn't pay me to use the Destroyer.
So does this mean you're gonna go up to heavyweight and fight him for that name? If that money right?
If the money's right, yes.
So do you follow any of the guys today?
Not really.
No. Why?
Like I just said, it don't give me fire. It don't give me passion. You know, I want to come back out so people can see that boxing is not died. I want to bring back the real boxing out, not commercial, real. So these kids, because nowadays, the kids nowadays, they grow up so easy, they don't know what hard life is. So when they get ready to do a fight, to them it's so easy because everything get easy now. So they don't know what the real fire is. And I want to bring it, make people can see fire.
What were some of your favorite fights during your career?
Let's see. Darius Mikulashevsky 1 and 2.
Why was that? Why were those two of your favorite fights?
Because we put it down up. It was even though I lose on those two fights, it's like still two of my favorite fights because it wasn't. He had passion to fight, and I had the passion to fight. So there were two big trains clashing together, you know, and that was good, and I like that.
Any others that were memorable? That you say, oh man, I wish I could do that again. It was just.
It's like with this Roy Jones right now, where I want back.
Yeah.
That's a big memory because I don't sleep good at night.
Because of that fight?
Yeah, because of that fight.
What keeps you up?
Because I lose to him.
You want that get back, boy. I tell them boys, don't mess with a Jamaican. They'll keep that grudge for life. Is it a Jamaican thing? You keeping that grudge for life?
No, it's a thing because I'm not supposed to lose a fight. Never. See, it's a dream. It's a dream I have to become a fighter. Nobody ever bring me to a boxing gym and say, I want you to learn about fighting. It's a dream. You know? God put the passion inside of me. Nobody, just God. And that's why I executed like that.
Who are some of your favorite Jamaican fighters?
Mike McCallum, the body snatcher. Another guy from, he's living in England. Oh man, okay. Light on again. Razor Ruddock. Simon Brown. Those are my best.
Who are some of your favorite sparring partners?
You're not gonna find too many. Because everybody I hit, they decide they want to show up no more. They said I was hitting too hard, so I don't have favorite sparring partners.
Oh, you put that boneless chicken roti on them, huh?
Yeah, and you know when you're making a good food, you gotta make sure you're seasoned properly and bring out the right temperature and everything.
Cook it properly.
Yes.
And what do you want to say to all your fans out there, and how can they get in touch with you if they want to follow you on social media?
Oh man, social media is not a thing I do. I'm on Facebook, but I'm not really stays on it like everybody. Like, really? Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to get something started to all my fans who out there to follow me. I'm on Facebook, but I'm not really on it. Just a picture I got up there, and sometimes I really check and see who's talking about, what's talking about, so and so, so and so. But I really gonna have to start logging on my Facebook account. Stay more, yeah.
You gotta hook that up, man, and start calling out Roy Jones on there.
Yeah, we got
Tag him in his post.
Maybe I'm gonna have to hire my buddy here to be as my media guy.
Hey, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Who was your promoter when you were fighting?
Promoter Don King.
How was it having Don King as a promoter?
Having Don King as a promoter was great. Having Murad Muhammad as my promoter, that was the biggest bad mistake I ever made by using Murad Muhammad. Because that man stole $782,000 of my money and disappeared.
Wow, so what happened with that situation?
You know, when time you're in the gym and you're not in the office, and you know, because his office was in New Jersey and I'm in Florida, and whatever they sent me down to sign, next thing I find out it wasn't. After later on, I found out it was wrong. You know, and that was one of my biggest, worst mistake I ever made in my life. Worst. Leaving Don King where everybody said Don King is the worst crooked, the worst thief in promoter. That's a damn lie right there. I could tell everybody that Don King has never take a dollar from me. We always deal with straight business, honestly is business. But Murad Muhammad, that's the biggest crook.
Wow.
As a black man, and call himself a Muslim. Bad.
But Don was fair with you?
Don was fair.
No problems whatsoever?
No problem.
Why do you think there's so many stories out about him?
You see, there's a lot of stories.
Negative stories.
You see, negative stories gonna follow because if I say that you're not good, nobody knows you. And they don't take time to know who you really is, so they're gonna just believe what I said and don't go really find out who you really is. If Don used to rob people back in the days, when I met Don, Don teach me everything about boxing and how to survive in boxing. Never robbed me, never took a dollar. If he said, Richard, you're gonna get $1 for this fight, by the end of the day fight finish, I'm getting my $1. I'm not getting 25 cents. And that's our respect. He's an honest businessman. He's a businessman, a straight businessman. Yeah.
How was it dealing with him overall? You said he taught you a lot about boxing. What did he teach you?
He teach me about not about the boxing business, but the businessman boxing, because He's a man I could sit down and talk to. People don't. You see, I came into this business, and the first day I met Don King was in 1993. I was sparring with Michael Nunn, and at the time they was supposed to bring the check to the gym, but I think the last weekend the train that stopped Michael Nunn. So Don want to find out who's really stopping his champion. So when I went to the office, the first thing he was with a fighter named Bruce Seldon, and Bruce Seldon was borrowing money from him at the time, and he come out and he told the secretary to cut him a check for $50,000. And then when he said, Richard Hall, I said, yeah. He said, come on back. And when I come on back, he said, that motherfucker don't know how much money that he owe me. So that was like a big learning process for me right there to make me know that you can't live above your means. You know, and a lot of fighters where you see talk about Don King robbed them, they live above their means because the man is out there where they're cutting the checks and they go and borrow hundreds of $1,000s. And when they get a fight for $100,000, they end up with no money because he deduct what they borrow for them. And that's why people kept saying Don King robbed them, but there's not robbery.
So he was just pretty much recouping loans that he gave them?
Yes, what he gave to them, yes.
Do you know if it was explained to these guys that they were loans and they had to be repaid, or?
By the way, I don't have to. If you come to me and say, can you borrow $10 from me? By the end, I'm gonna look back for my $10.
Of course.
If you come to me and say, give me $10, can I have $10? And I give you $10. That's not a loan. But a loan is loan because I tried it with Don, and I said to Don, Don, can I get $10,000? And he get ready to give me the $10,000. And I said, did you hear what I asked you? I didn't say lend me $10,000. I said, can I have $10,000? And he laughed because no, he understand.
That's DK for you.
Yes.
Only in America.
Only in America.
So who were some of your stablemates that were with DK Productions at the time you were there?
Tyson. Frankie Randall. We beat Chavez. The Surgeon.
Yes.
Tim Austin. Nate Jones.
That's my man from Chicago. He told me the same thing. He loves Don.
Nate Jones. Darrell Dixon. Felix Trinidad. William Jaffe. There was a lot of guys. A lot.
Were you ever at the camp in Ohio with these guys?
Yeah.
What was that like? Tell me of some of the memorable sparring sessions where you like, damn, they're gonna kill each other if they don't stop.
No, you see, most of the guys when they spawn, because when I'm training, nobody can come in the camp. Everybody have to stay out because it's locked away. Only a few guys I would go on to see their spawn because I was allowed to go see Mike Tyson spar. Mike Tyson allowed to come see me sparring. And those are the most memorable because when you can go to Tyson spawn camp and watch him spawn, and then he can come back and watch you spar at your camp, it's memorable, you know?
So what was Tyson's camp like at that time?
Oh man, fire. It was fire.
Yeah?
It was fire.
What year are we talking here?
We're talking about 1997, 98.
Oh yeah, it was fire.
Oh, it was fire.
Were there like people coming through the camp to watch him spar?
No, because you're not allowed to.
Oh, so the whole camp was just blocked out?
Yeah, the whole camp was blocked off.
No media, no celebrities dropping by?
A few celebrities would drop by, like mostly there were quite a few big people would drop by, but you know what I mean? But otherwise, it was locked off privately.
And what was Richard Hall's camp like at that time?
Fire.
Fire?
Fire.
Who'd you bring in to work with you for sparring?
We bring in a lot of different guys. Guy from Detroit, wherever they can, we'll find them. You know, get guys all over the United States. You know, and they have to can fight. Have to. Because if they can't, they leave the next day. Oh yeah, they leave the next day.
So you bounced them out your training session a lot?
Yes.
Out of your training camp?
Yes. Because I don't need no guys to come around and play. Because it's not a playing sport, it's a serious sport. So you're gonna come because you come to make me better. You're not come to make me worse. So if you can't come to make me better, I don't need you. You know?
Yes. What was your training schedule like? So walk me through a day of training camp.
A day of training, it would be I get up first thing in the morning, early in the morning, like about 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I go and run 6 miles, and while I run 6 miles, I did little weight training with my John the Beast. He's my strength trainer. No, John the Beast.
Okay.
Yeah. He used to train Irvin Fryer, Don Marino, Diana Naya. Oh, he's a Hall of Famer, legendary trainer. Great, one of the great guys. This guy I live in Palm Beach at the time, and he lived in Miami Beach. He used to drive from Miami to come to my house at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's how dedicated he was. And we go drive to the beach and go run on the beach and then go back home. And then at 9 o'clock I end up in the gym. From 9 gym till about 12.
And what did you do in those 3 hours?
In those 3 hours, I hit the bags, spar, more strength training, more a lot of calisthenics, sit-ups, you know.
How many rounds did you normally do on the bag?
On the bag, normally like 10 rounds.
10 rounds on the bag?
10 rounds on the bag.
How many on the speed bag?
On the speed bag would be like 5 rounds on the speed bag. On the doubling bag would be like say sometime anywhere from 7 rounds on the doubling bag. And then jump rope would be like I jump rope for like half an hour.
Half an hour?
Yeah, half an hour.
And when you did the strength training, what exactly did you do? Were you like benching heavy or using lightweight?
Lightweight.
Okay.
Lightweight. Just light. It's not for me to be big. It's just light, just light.
When we say light, what are we talking? 10, 20, 30 pounds?
Like about 15, 25 pound weights.
And what was your normal rep range? How many reps did you do?
Reps, because I don't do dumbbell like this. It would be like I would do. I would say anywhere from about maybe 25 couple sessions. That's why I'm not big. I'm still skinny.
Yeah. Still fit. You can still make that 175. You say?
Oh yes, easy.
Did you do anything special in training that was like a secret Richard Hall trick?
On New Year's night, I used to lock myself in the gym for New Year's, and I train on New Year's. While everybody do partying, I'm in the gym by myself training.
Just you?
Just me.
All alone. Yeah. And what did that do for you? Was it more of a mental edge or a physical edge?
Just more of a mental edge, because I want to spend all my time in the gym. That was more mental.
What advice would you give to a young fighter coming up now, financially and physically, as far as working on his skills?
Man, financially, that's hard, because I don't know. It would be say, what advice would I give somebody financially? Know how to invest your money. In training wise, believe in yourself, and know whatever you want, only you can make it happen. Nobody else, only you. So if you want to be a best basketball player, you work for it. You want to be the best boxer, work for it. You want to be the best football player, work for it, because it don't come easy. Everything takes hard work. And for you, apply it to yourself, hard work, and everything will. See, the training part is one of the hardest things. In the events, that's the easiest part. But to get ready for it, that's the hardest part. And you gotta make sure that you're well physical and mentally to go through that. Because when you go through the training, everything is cake. It's beautiful cake. You're just gonna cut a nice slice of chocolate cake, or if you like ice cream. I don't eat those things, but beautiful.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Hall.
You're welcome.
Best wishes.
Thank you, sir.